Do you have a child custody court date coming up? You're not sure what's going to happen because every time you step into court, the judge doesn't listen to you. You're standing there trying to plead your case and he's cutting you off and saying he doesn't want to hear that. Or you have that spirit of fear, that fluttering around your heart or that pit in your stomach. My name is Serena Justice and I'm your custody coach. I wrote down some notes. That way, when you walk into court next time and you stand before the judge, the things that you say will catch his attention. I created some notes for you, honey. And I just want to let you know, I'm here to remind you that the spirit of fear doesn't come from God. What to do when the judge won't listen. Number one, I need you to stay calm. The other side's job is to gaslight you. You want to know why? If you listen to my other video yesterday that I posted, one thing that the judge looks for, one factor that determines child custody is stability. And if you're in the courtroom yelling and hooping and hollering and reacting and angry and crying and screaming and doing everything, guess what? That is not a stable parent. So number one, I need you to stay calm, even when what you're hearing is false or even what you're hearing is upsetting. Number two, I need you to focus on the child, okay? Focus on the child. Make sure that anything that's said to you in that courtroom, you then spin it to bring it back to the child's best interest, because that is another factor in determination for child custody. So I need you to focus on the child when complaints come in. Number three, document everything. You know how many times I've explained to potential clients and people that I've seen, document. Then they don't document and they think they don't need my help. They come back years later, 6 months to a year, and they're needing my help. I said, well, you know, when you spoke to me last time, I asked you to document. Did you document whatever you have? We can use that now if you're ready to go and fight in court, because the situation, I'm so sorry, doesn't get better. I need you to know right now, Serena Justice said, hope is not a strategy, okay? Action is. Number four, use witnesses. If it's permitted for you to use a witness and your credibility is at risk, all right, let me explain something to you. And even if you don't know, we're talking pastor, we're talking mailman. Even if the mailman does not know you, but the one thing that mailman does know, honestly and truthfully, is that you walk your children to the park. Every day he's bringing that mail, he's seeing you walk your kids to the park. He's always seeing you supporting your kids, walking with your kids, whether you don't have a car or not. You're walking to the bus stop with your children every single time. That man knows when he walks up to the door, he's greeted with a smile. He receives that mail. Whatever it is, if you have a credible witness that can attest to your ability to parent, teacher, counselor, church person, clergy member, right? That is what you need. If you can use it, definitely use it. And then number five, I'm going to need you to ask for a strategy. You can definitely utilize the skills. That's why I'm here. I'm here to make sure, right, that you don't have to feel alone anymore. That's not what this is about. This is not about going to court uncertain. This is about having a strategy. This is about playing it smart. This is a game of chess, not checkers. Okay, let me give you an example. Ask for a strategy. Let's say if the issue is your baby father, your baby mother, your co-parent, the other person who is taking on a parental role. They never listen to me. They never listen to me, and our child is just suffering, right? How about, right? I noticed, Your Honor, when our child's are, you hear that I'm using are? I noticed, Your Honor, when our child's structure and schedule is interrupted, our child suffers mentally, emotionally, and academically. I want to implement a schedule that can help our child to grow, to flourish. You're talking about what they're not listening to you. Let's say if, you're always late, you never put Johnny's homework in his book bag. You could have told Johnny every single night, but Johnny just keeps forgetting. And you don't think you're thinking the child is doing it, but every time you think he's doing it or she's doing it, they get home and the other parent is down your throat, right? Right? You're not addressing the problem. You're addressing a way to find a solution. Again, reach out to us. Visit childvisitationhelp.com. Get your free strategy call. It's a free strategy call. Let's get through to this case together, okay? Or you can join our group, Empower Parents Navigating Child Custody, on Facebook. See you on the other side.